Hey G-Squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we got this cool right here, and pretty much what these are some video doorbell. The cool thing about this video doorbell is the fact that it does have dual camera, one on top and one on bottom. Same thing for this one here, but this one is a little bit different, and this is the newest one that just came out recently. But for this one here, when you guys purchase it, you do have the option to purchase with the home base, or you can also purchase separately. The one that I have right here, it does come with home base. So I'm gonna take out the camera and show you guys what the home base looks like, and then we'll set it up to show you guys how it does work for this one. But before I do, I want to show you guys what's on here. So in terms of the quality that's on both of these, they do give you guys the 2K resolution on here when you guys use it. It has a dual camera option on here, one on top and one bottom like I mentioned. But for this one right here, it actually gives you guys a spotlight option on top and bottom, which I'll show you in a second. This one only has the camera option and the chime. That one also has a chime option, but if you guys want the actual chime option, you do have to purchase separately. And the way how to design both of these is slightly different. Let's take out both of them and show you guys what it looks like first. So once you guys take it out, this is what the home base looks like. So I believe this one right here is the home base 2. There is the home base 3, so if you guys want that, you can get that instead. But for home base 2, if you can see, it's actually very nice and ready for what you guys do get. They give you guys like the speaker alarm option, the Ethernet option, reset button, USB, and the power cable right here for you to plug it in directly. And they also have like a speaker alarm option at the bottom as well. So when you guys do connect the product, you do have to connect it on the home base for the old one from what I remember. I might be wrong, but for the new one, you don't have to actually use it for the home base. For this one here, you do have the option to use the home base, or you guys can use the router option directly. But if you guys do put it side by side, you guys can see what she looks like. So both of them, they do have the dual camera option, one on top and one on bottom. We do have a chime right here for you guys to press. If you guys do press on it each time, try this one here first. Nothing happened for this one, probably because the battery on here is dead since I haven't used it for a while. And then for this one, it's brand new. So if you guys do press it, it does work, and it will send a notification to your app. And then when you guys do look at the bottom right here, both of them, they do have the camera for you guys to use. But I mentioned the way how to design this one right here, they actually give you guys the spotlight option that you guys can turn on the light. So one here, one here. And when you guys do look at the top part right here, there's also another one on top. And this one doesn't have the option. So right off the bat, if you can see the design is slightly different, and the new one definitely gives you guys a lot more stuff that's a lot more useful, especially at nighttime when you guys do turn on the spotlight option. That way, it do have the color night vision option. If you guys do turn on the back part right here, this is what the back part looks like. So you can see how both of them, you do have the option to hardwire it, one right here and one right here. And then top part for this one, you do have the option to open up, and that is where you can plug in cable to actually recharge it. So for this one, it is a micro USB. And I do have the option for you guys to press the sync button to connect it on the app. And then where my hand right now is, that is where you can scan the QR code to connect it onto the app, if you guys don't have it connected already. Where for this one right here, they do have the hardwire option here. And then right here is where you can plug in cable to actually recharge it. So right to open up. This one is USB-C. So it should charge a little bit faster when you guys use it on here compared to the micro USB option. And then where my hand is right here is a QR code for you to scan to connect it on the app. And then for this part right here, you can see how it is a removable battery. So if you guys want to take it out, just pull it out. Once you guys take it out, that is what the battery looks like. So very cool how this one actually gives you guys a removable battery, so that way you can move it and charge it separately and buy a few more if you guys want to. That way you can change it very easily compared to the old one. But once you got it done charging battery, put it back inside right here, and you guys all set. And then supposedly on the front part right here, they do have the microphone on here, so that way you can use the two-way audio. And when you guys do look at the bottom here and here, I believe that is where the speaker is. That way you can do the two-way audio on here. And then for both of these products, they do have the night vision option. So that way you can see the other person on the other end in a dark setting. But that is pretty much everything that's on the product. One right now is a plug-in cable and show you guys how to charge it first for both of them. So because this one actually uses a micro USB option, I do have to use a separate cable. So let's do plug-in cable in the back. Once you guys do plug-in cable, if you guys do look at the front part right here, it starts blinking. So that is how I know when it's charging. Where for other one here, if you guys do plug in the USB-C option in the back, once you guys plug it in, you can see the back part right here, it does light up, and that is how I know when it's charging. So I believe for both of them, once it change the color to like green or stays on for a different color or something, that is how I know when it's fully charged. So very easy and very simple to use both of them. Now I'm going to connect the other one on the app and show you guys what it looks like for both of them when you guys got it connected on the app. All right, now I got it set up for both of them. Originally for this one right here, it didn't work because the battery is dead. But right now I'm charging up. It's currently around like 21%. But if you guys do press the chime now for this one, you can see how it does work. And this one's connected to my home base that's on the other side. This one you guys have to connect on home base, where for this one you guys don't. But when you guys do connect it, it is better for you guys to use the home base option. That way you can use the chime option if it's in here. This one I do have connected onto my router, so there's nothing connected, but I do have the option connected on the home base as well. So with this one, definitely a lot more high tech in terms of what you guys do get. And as I was setting it up, I noticed for the bottom part right here, they actually had a light. But for the light option, I don't think there's any way for you to turn it on. I think it turns on automatically in a dark setting. So I believe there's some kind of sensor on here that if it gets dark, maybe it'll turn on. So I do cover both of the camera. If you see how the light does kick in. So it does have the light option on here, but I totally forgot that I had a light option on here because there's no way for you to control it. It's automatic on. If there is a way for you to control it, I don't see it on the app, but that's what the light looks like when you guys turn it on. And once I let go, it turns off the light. Where for this one right here, if you guys do go on the app, let me turn it on first. Once you guys got it on, you guys can actually go to the light setting on here to turn it on. Let me go on here first. So for example, right here, this is what the app looks like. For this one right here, you guys have all these different options on here in terms of record, screenshot, call the other side here, which is two-way audio, reply option, and a mute sound option. If you guys swipe it this way, you do have the spotlight option. So right now, you can see how the light does turn on. So there's a light in the bottom and there's one on top. But when I do turn off, it does turn off. So for this one, actually give you guys the option to turn on and turn off manually if you guys want to, if you can see. And I love how they do have the light on top and then one on the bottom. When you guys actually use it, I think the light on here might be a little bit more brighter. Let's give it a try. Let me try to cover up the light on here and use this one at the same time. It might be hard for me to hold both of them, but I'll give it a try. All right, so it's kind of hard for me to do both of them at the same time because if there's any light on here, it will turn on. So that is what the light looks like when you guys do turn it on. It has to be complete darkness, otherwise it will not turn on. So that is what the light looks like. And if you guys use on here, this actually looks like for this one. And for both of them, they do have the motion sensor option on here that will turn the light automatically once it does sense motion. So that's something to remember when you guys use both of these. In terms of the image quality for both of them, let me show you guys the difference. So let's start with this one right here first. So I'm gonna put it right here. That way you can see what it actually looks like on top and also what it actually looks like from here on the bottom on my face. So if I do press on record, this is what the part looks like when you guys do use that. If you see the top part and the bottom part, you can see me in the bottom. If I do put my hand on top, you can see my hand waving on top right here. And that's what the part looks like when you guys do use that. One right now is to turn off all the light and show you guys what the night vision looks like when you guys do use that. And then we'll do the same thing for other ones as well. All right, so I turned off most of the light except for one right here. So one right now is to turn on the recording option on here. And now let's turn off all the light and show you guys what it looks like with the night vision on. So once you guys do turn on the night vision option on here, you can see this actually looks like. And notice how it does kick on the light option on here when you guys do use that. Like literally the light right now is shining directly on my face. So right now we are using the black and white night vision option when you guys do use on here. For the other one I'm about to show you guys in a second, that one actually gives you guys the color night vision option on here. But this is what the image quality looks like when you guys use on here and what the audio sounds like when you guys use on here. Let me actually turn on the light and show you guys what happens. Alright, so the light does turn off afterward. And this is what the audio sounds like and what the video quality looks like once you guys turn on the light, just for one of them. Now let's do the same thing for the other one and show you guys what that looks like as well for that one. So before I should try this one right here, I do want to mention for both of these right here, they do give you guys the detection to let you guys know when there's a package delivered and also when there's a human detected or whatever. So for example right here, you can see all the notifications that I gave you guys earlier, and that was for the other one. When you guys use it for the other one right here, for the new one, it'll also give you guys that notification as well if you guys do turn it on. And just to show you guys what it actually looks like on the app, I will show you guys afterward once we finish testing out this one as well to show you guys what it actually looks like compared to the other one. So right here we do have the other one. So one right now is to press the record button and show you guys what happened. So this is what the audio sounds like and what the video quality looks like when you guys do it on here. Right now we're kind of using it in a kind of dark setting, not fully bright, like in bright nature outdoor. But you can see this is what the audio sounds like and what the video quality looks like, especially the light that's shining on me. You can see it right here on top where my hand is waving. One right now is to turn off all the light and do the same thing like earlier and show you guys what it actually looks like with the night vision on. Alright, so same thing for this one. I turn off most of the light except for this one right here. So one right now is press the record button. And let's turn off all the light. Once you guys do turn it off, this is what the light looks like. And this is also what the night vision looks like when you guys do turn it on. So right now we do have the light that kicks on at the bottom and also on the top, you can see. That way it really brightens up the room to give you guys a better point of view when you guys use it. You can see for the image quality on here when you guys use it, it's still black and white, but give you guys a little bit more color when you guys use it on here. And that's probably the color night vision option on here when you guys use it. If you guys turn on the light, let's see what happens. It does seem like the light stays on because it's not bright enough. But when you guys do look at the image quality or the video quality on here, it's still in color once you guys turn back on. And if you guys are curious about how to actually change the night vision option on here, let me show you guys how to do it. So pretty much what you guys want to do is to go in the app right here and press on setting on top. And you guys will get to this page here. You guys will go down to the video setting. And then right here is where you guys can adjust the night vision option. So whether if you guys want color or if you guys want it flared, you can change it all on here. And you also have the option to change the color temperature on here for the light as well. If you guys want cool, if you guys want warm, change it based on your own preference. So what I'm doing right now is to turn off the color night vision option on here and use the regular one here for black and white and show you guys the difference. But before I do, I want to show you guys what it actually looks like for the other one. So for the other one, if you guys go to setting as well, go to video setting on here. It only has the auto night vision option on here and it does not allow you guys to change it. If you guys want color night vision option or black and white, it only has this option available for you. But you do have the option to change like the video quality and turn on and turn off the watermark option, similar to the other one as well. But now let's try again for this one and show you guys what it looks like with the black and white option. So here we do have the product. Let's give it a try one more time. This time using the black and white option from what I understand for this one. All right, so I do press on record. Let's turn off all the light. Once you guys turn on the black and white option, this is what the image quality looks like. You can see the difference on here compared to earlier. For those that you cannot tell, let me actually turn on the light and change it back to show you the difference. Alright, so I just changed it back to the color night vision option. Press on record here. If you guys turn off the light does kick in. And notice how it's not like fully black and white for this one. This one actually has a little bit of color on here. So it's not like a huge difference, but definitely slightly more different when you guys use it compared to the only black and white, like what you can see for the other one when you guys do that. And I feel like that's probably because they have the light on the bottom here and also on top to really brighten up the view when you guys use it. And also the technology on here is probably the reason as well. But if I turn back on the light, it does seem like it still stays on because the brightness on here is not bright enough. If you guys do flip this around towards the light, it still stays on. So I guess unless the light on here is very bright, it will not turn off. But you guys always have the option to go on the app to turn off as well, just like that. So that's pretty much a quick comparison to show you guys what you guys do get for both of them when you guys actually use it. You guys can hear what the audio sounds like and also what the video quality looks like when you guys use it. Like I mentioned, for both of them, they do give you guys the two-way audio on here for you guys to use if you guys want to. But when you guys do actually look on the app, you guys can see how it does probably got a lot of stuff. Like for example, if you guys go to the setting page here, you do have the option to look at the battery, turn it off and turn it on. You do have all these different settings for you guys to change in terms of the dual detection, delivery card option, dual cam option, power manager, filmer faces, indoor chime, and ring auto response. And then all these other options available on here as well. When you guys go to the new one here, they do probably got similar stuff as well. Show you guys the battery percentage, show you guys the option to turn on and off, motion detection option, power manager, filmer face, delivery card, response setting, and etc. So a lot of stuff on here is similar to the other one when you guys do use it. But what I'm doing right now is to put both of the video doorbell on here and show you guys what it actually sounds like when you guys do the two-way audio option on here. And in order for me to do this, I have to walk away really far. Otherwise, there will be feedback when we do test it out. All right. So right here, I do have both of the video doorbell. So the speaker is on the bottom right here. I'm gonna face both of it towards the actual microphone that I'll put right here. So here's my microphone. I'm gonna leave it right there. And what I'm gonna do is walk away and then we'll test out the audio on here for the two-way audio. We're probably gonna do the older one first, which is right here. And the new one is next to that. Probably make things easier, I'll stack it. That way you know which is which. The top is the new one and the bottom one is the old one. Alright. So then here this actually sounds like for the first one right here, which is the older one. So first one looks like, or actually sounds like when you guys do use the two-way audio option, which is the older version. Now I'm gonna try the other one to show you guys what it sounds like on there as well for the speaker. Right, so here is what it sounds like for this one when you guys do use it. You guys can hear what it sounds like on the audio for this one. So you hear the difference for both of them when you guys do use it. Alright, so when you guys do test out both of them, if you can hear the difference when you guys do use it does seem like the older one has a louder speaker because when I walk away, I can hear it from the other room. Where for the new one right here, I don't really hear it. Maybe because it's still brand new or something's set wrong. Like I couldn't hear the new one until I walked a little bit closer than I heard it because I didn't know if it was recording or not. But maybe after this video is done, then you guys can hear the difference for both of them. I probably won't watch the video until it's done. But that's pretty much everything for both of them in terms of what you guys do get and how it does work. Obviously for the new one, they do have a lot more stuff for you guys to work with in terms of the removable battery for you guys to remove it. More spotlight option on here for you guys to use with the color night vision option on here. Quality is very similar in terms of 2K video quality on here. And also some of the feature that's on the app is slightly different on this one compared to this one. But it still give you guys the option to show you guys like the delivery. It also show you guys other stuff on the app as well. Like when you guys look at the app right here, it show you guys the AI assistant and the package protection on here. And then for the other one right here, it show you guys how many packets delivered. So every time when it sends someone that comes to your house and probably walk by or deliver something, it'll show you guys that notification on here and keep it tracked. So very cool in terms of what you guys do get. And obviously for like the video quality, if you guys want to, feel free to adjust the setting on there if you guys want to. So maybe if you guys want to use 2K, 1080p or 720p, that is totally up to you guys. And probably the last thing that I did not cover on here is the size. The new one is definitely smaller when you guys put it side by side, just by a little bit, even seeing. But that is pretty much everything that's on the product in terms of what you guys do get and how to use it. Whether if you guys want to use the hardwire option or if you guys want to use the battery option, that is totally up to you guys. Both of them give you guys the option to use it however you guys want, and they give you guys all the different accessories that you need in terms of screw option, the wall mount option, and everything else. And obviously for both of them, they do have the microphone for you guys to do the two-way audio like I mentioned. But that is pretty much everything that's on the product. Now that we show you guys what you guys do get for both of them, now to answer the question of whether or not worth it or not and which one the better option go for. So when you guys compare both of these right here, I do have to say that I like the new one a lot more in terms of what you guys do get, because it does have a removable battery that's a little bit more convenient. That way you don't have to worry about recharging the product, especially since it is a micro USB cable. It takes a lot longer. For this one right here, if you guys want to, like I mentioned, feel free to purchase another battery or multiple battery. That way you can change it very easily. And that way you don't have to worry about recharging it. And then you guys won't have a doorbell to use. And on top of all that, there's a lot more feature on here that's new compared to this one right here in terms of the app control and also a spotlight option and so much more. So honestly, I can't go wrong with either one of these in terms of which ones do prefer. They're a lot better than a lot of other ones out there in the market today that only give you guys one camera. Both of these give you guys dual camera, which is really awesome. But if you guys want my honest opinion in terms of which one the better option to go for, I think it's very obvious that this one's a lot more worth it for what you guys do get when you guys do look at the test. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it'll definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.